Good afternoon, ladies and gents. Armando here from the Castle Shave Company, and I have been restoring a razor for this past entire weekend. Probably asking yourself, well, what the hell has been taking you so long? Well, let's be honest. It wasn't the razor itself, it was the edge. Anyways, the razor in discussion today is a 15/16 celebrated hollow ground. Original scales, shined them up, barber's notch, nice little smile on it. This thing is in near perfect condition. You can see here, even with all the honing I did, there is barely any hone wear. See that? And even on the reverse side, barely any hone wear. And I gotta say, I've got great movement on the stones, but this one, basically everything I knew about my Jnat, down the toilet. This thing gave me the worst of problems all weekend long. Anyways, we're gonna go straight to face lathering. Gonna be using my 30mm Brad Sears. That's a 2-band, and we are going to go with Chantilly & Luxe Declaration Grooming YRP Yuzu Rose and Patchouli. That is both the soap and the aftershave. Face lathering today. Very thick. Declaration Grooming I find is perfect for face lathering. It's a fairly soft soap. One thing I don't like about this soap is the only thing I really catch is the rose and patchouli. I really don't catch any yuzu. And even, I don't know, maybe for some people the patchouli is a little bit, maybe hiding a little bit. It's a beautiful soap. Declaration Grooming has always had an awesome base that I find is very pleasing. It's got a nice texture to it. Leaves my face nice and creamy at the end of it. And I mean, look at that. It builds such a beautiful lather. I'm barely even trying. I'm not even pushing on the brush. And another part of Declaration, I just recently ordered my first B6. I mean, I had to get in on what the hell this hype was about. The B6, the B6, the B6. People are sending their handles to Scott. Scott's overwhelmed with orders, and they're not even cheap knots. So, you know, it really makes me wonder, you know, what kind of product does Scott have? And I'm sure it's an amazing one with such a cult following behind it. You know, even if he releases a brush, he is sold out within 5 minutes of that release. And nobody even knows when the release is. That's the best part. So, really excited to get my brush in. Really excited to do a review on Declaration Grooming's knots. I got many other things that are coming in. I'm probably gonna do like a little mail call video. Been spending some crazy cash. I think that is great for a lather, and I think I'm gonna start hitting up my razor. Also wanted you guys to note that I'm not using pre-shave today, and no, that wasn't a mistake. I wanted to make sure that the edge on this thing is perfect for the next person. So let's start up here. Oh my God, what a difference. What a difference. So let's be honest, or I'll be honest. I had a shave video brewing up yesterday, and it was with this razor. I thought I had gotten the edge on this thing, and turned out that I didn't get anything. All I got was razor burn and a trimmed down amount of growth. See, if you look here, now it's pretty much next to clean, whereas yesterday I had to apply pressure. And I really want to thank the guys, Straight Razor Honing and Jason Underwood in particularly for their patience in helping me achieve an edge. Because, I mean, like I said, it was almost as if I forgot how to hone. I just couldn't figure it out. I actually honed this thing about 4 times. Shave tested once yesterday and got the worst shave of my life. This is a killer, amazing improvement. And, you know, I really got to learn how much things I was doing wrong with my Jnat. And really opened my eyes quite a bit. It also made me learn that what I thought was sharp was premature. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't like to go the full extent in sharp. The reason being is because I find it can get a bit edgy and uncomfortable. But this is a hell of a big difference. I mean, yesterday I would have already gotten road burn here, or sorry, shave burn here. Still not as clean as I would like it to be on a first pass. So I may or may not take it back. It could just need a little bit more stropping, but I'm gonna keep going and see what the end result of my shave is gonna look like. I love using Declaration grooming products. You know, for an artisan, that guy must be incredibly stressed out, because for the amount of cult following that this guy has, absolutely insane. Base is beautiful. Lather is perfect. Slickness is there. Post-shave feel is awesome. Even without the Chatilian Luxe aftershave, I have a hard time sometimes deciphering the effects of an aftershave anyways. So I pretty much use it just to close my pores. No further does that go. It also helps us serve a pre-fragrance, maybe a base before you apply your favorite one. But if you haven't purchased anything from Declaration Grooming yet, strongly recommend you start with their soaps, because Scott really does know how to put a good effort into his soaps. And just by watching Red's shaves, I'm sure he'll tell you all on his own, because I know he loves that. He loves Declaration Grooming. Next, we're going to be going across the grain. So let's see how that does, because I noticed that last time I had an issue. I couldn't clean up a edge around the goatee area. Big difference. Wow, that is awesome. Look at how that's scooped up there. Right. Now, logically, I shouldn't even be able to shave today. And the reason for that is normally when I have such a low amount of growth, I get irritation. Doesn't matter what I use. I can use a DE and I'll get irritation. I could use a straight, I'll get irritation. Nothing works. But this now has a very wonderful edge. Let's go back and discuss a little bit more funner things. So I've recently been on a spending freeze. In the wet shaving world, I am spending too much money. I mean, like, it is absolutely insane. I have, ow, mother of pearls. That was my bad. Never talk while in the mustache area. Look at that. Oh yeah. Right in the nose. But look how clean around the mustache I got. And that's just doing a downward pass. That is good. That I like. See, you know, some people just like to use straight razors. I love everything about them, so it's a little different for me. It is just a little different for me. When I look at a straight razor, it's kind of like a passion. And I just love everything about them. I mean, obviously not all of them. Everyone's got their taste. But vintages, I love vintage straight razors. I find that when they are on the stones, they act entirely different. Nowhere close to what normal, like today's made straight razors are like. Today's made straight razors are good, don't get me wrong. You know, like you can make a gold dollar shave like a Philly anytime. That's not the case. When you look at the way this is made, how this is made, the geometry in which this is made, being 200 years, no, sorry, nearly 200 years old, and it still has that type of geometry. You know, how it was able to withstand 200 years of life. It's probably been passed down in the hands of 15 other guys, you know, or maybe even 5, and then it just sat for a while. Because I mean, this thing was gross when I had to clean it. One of my worser ones in terms of aesthetics on initial pickup. Against the green. Let's do this. Yeah, you know what? I am really happy that I kept at this razor. You know, the difference in the edge is absolutely outstanding. Like, my cheeks are actually clean. I do need to do some touch-ups here and there, but that's because I realized that I'm talking too much and I need to hurry up and finish this shave so that you poor guys don't fall asleep behind the screen. But I do have to say that this is definitely shave ready. And you got me for physical proof. Oh yeah, wow. Oh, wonderful. Small cleanup down here. All right, looks like we're done. Okay, let's fix up around here. Done. Perform nicely. Oh yeah, that's actually clean. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. She is finally ready to go up for auction. I know quite a bit of you guys were looking forward to that auction. Sorry, not auction, but raffle. I just didn't see her fit for sale yet. And now she is fit for sale. All right, Declaration Grooming Aftershave. Get a nice generous amount. And I'm off to see the wizard. See you later, guys.